Every year, US Embassy conduct interviews for F1 visa, F2 visa, M1 visa and many other visa type categories. But some of them get accepted, while if I talk about others, some of them get rejected. Obviously, the one who gets selected or accepted by the US Embassy for going to US for maybe different purposes is definitely on the ninth cloud. But if I talk about the other who get rejected, then obviously the people are down in the dumps. So today in this video, I'm going to discuss about the main reasons that why US Embassy rejects you. Especially I'm going to talk about the F1 visa category for those students who really have a dream to go to US for the study purpose and they have their dream university, dream destination, everything in their mind, but obviously when their visa gets rejected, they really become very gloomy. Today in this video, I'm going to discuss about a few points which can be very beneficial for you if you get rejected this year. And listen to the video completely because these points might be very essential for you. If you really want to get accepted by US Embassy, then never miss this video. Obviously, those who get rejected under 214B, they know that they are rejected because the embassy is not sure that whether they will return to their home country after clearing their studies or after finishing their purpose in the US. Why you get rejected under 214B? Today in this video I'm going to tell you that. But before starting with this video, I want all of you to just subscribe this channel and press the bell icon because these kinds of video in the future will be quite beneficial. Well, the prime reason why you get rejected is that your course doesn't match to your background or your course doesn't match to your background history. What does that mean? This means that if you have selected any particular course in the US but your background, that means your qualification in India or any other country, doesn't match with that course. I'll give you one best example that, for instance, you have selected any commerce related course in the US but your background is related to medical, so obviously that will clash and the counselor will definitely think that why are you going to change your stream and what is the reason for this drastic change. And if you are able to satisfy the counselor that yeah, this is the reason why I'm planning or why I thought that I want to change my stream, obviously only then your visa will be accepted, but otherwise there are more chances that your visa will get rejected. The second main reason is the better option of that course in your home country. So what does that mean? It means that if you are, or for instance, if you are going to US to learn English or to study English language, and your home country is already providing that course in your country at a very good price and even at a very good the quality of education is quite good provided in your home country, then why are you stepping or why are you planning to step to US for your higher studies or higher education for that particular course? And if you are able to satisfy the counselor that this is the reason why I'm not continuing pursuing my study in India for that particular course and I'm planning to move to US, then there are chances that you can be accepted. Otherwise, obviously, I again say that it will be a basic reason for your rejection under 214B. The third reason is obviously the finance. If your funds are not proper in your account, if you're not able to show the embassy that you have sufficient funds and you really want to study to US, and sometimes what happened that some people use illegal way to show the funds, and embassy is obviously everything is clear in the embassy and the people know that. So this can also be the reason for your rejection. Well, before moving to the next point, I would like to tell you that I also take interview session for the students. Anybody who is interested to prepare interview from me can contact me. My number is mentioned there. You can WhatsApp me or either call me, and there will be a session. I'll be taking your session one-to-one personally, and I'll be guiding you everything in every single detail, and even I will be checking your DS 160 or any other DS form if you're of other visa categories. So don't forget that this is my number. You can WhatsApp me if you want personal classes for interview preparation and want to get your visa accepted. Well, moving to the next point. So the next point why your visa get rejected is obviously your presentation. So whatever you have mentioned in your DS 160 that either you are graduate or you postgraduate or either you have just completed your higher education, then you should show such things in your personality and in your body language. For instance, if you're a medical student and you are there in the US Embassy for your interview, then you should know everything of your field in detail. I mean to say that obviously all of a sudden if the counselor asks you anything related to your field, then you should be well prepared for answering that with confidence. So if you answer that question, obviously your visa get accepted. But if the counselor comes to know that you are just applying for that field out of your reason, I mean to say that you don't have any background in that field and you don't have any interest and you don't have any kind of knowledge knowledge, even if you have completed your graduation or higher studies in that field. So obviously your visa will get rejected. Well, I must say that you should never miss this point, what I'm going to tell you just right now. And that point is that if your visa get rejected in your first attempt in the US embassy and you went there for your second time, but this time you have already prepared your answers differently what you have said in your first interview. So remember, this is the very basic reason for your rejection, because obviously whatever you answer in your first US embassy interview, that thing has been already written or typed by the consular in his computer, and he know that. So even if your visa consular change in your second attempt, that doesn't mean that the previous officer or this current officer doesn't know what happened last time. So remember that whatever happened in your first interview, whatever answer you have said in the first interview should not clash with your second attempt to interview answers, right? So well, bear this point in your mind. So the final point is confidence. If you are not confident enough when you are in front of the consular, so definitely it's 110% sure that you're not going to get your visa. If you start hesitating, if you start fumbling in front of the consular, even if your all documents are correct, even if your funds are genuine, everything is genuine, but you start fumbling, you start hesitating, so definitely as I've already said, that your chances of rejections get increased. Well, this was all about the video, and before ending with this video, I just want to say that if you really want to help for your interview preparation, then don't forget to WhatsApp me on this number. This is my personal number, and we will be having one-to-one session, and I'll be helping you out throughout your interview, and even I'll be guiding you at each and every step wherever you need. So don't forget to like this video, and don't forget to comment also and share it with all your friends who are preparing for the US Embassy interview. So stay fit and stay healthy.